or were willing to put their lives on the line so that we could be here today. I thank my wife, who's a former Navy nurse. I was a pilot in the Marine Corps. And both my daughters are married to Iraqi combat veterans. My son Joseph will be commissioned in the Navy next May when he finishes college. We believe in serving our country. We're proud of the ability to do that. Why do we serve? Those of you who know me know I'm an airline pilot for a major international carrier. A couple of weeks ago, I was in a place where you would literally have the doors closed and you would be shot for sitting here saying the things we're saying today. Because in many parts of the world, it's against the law to do that. And those in power will kill those who challenge their authority. We are very, very fortunate to stand in a country and in a state where we have a Constitution. That Constitution was designed to limit the powers of government in the ability to take actions against its citizens. It's in peril today. George Washington wrote that government is force. It's like fire. It's a dangerous servant and a terrible master. Let's look at some of the actions being taken by our government in the recent past. Our Congress voted to allow government to borrow trillions of dollars to bail out companies and pick winners and losers in the marketplace, and saddling us and future generations with an unsustainable debt. Our Congress is proposing an energy tax in the form of cap and trade that will further disadvantage American businesses, and only American businesses, in the global marketplace, and will add as much as $3,000 to the energy bills of every home and family in America. And finally, our government, our Congress, is proposing to take over our healthcare system with access to the most intimate details of our private lives, and without question to allow bureaucrats at some level to ration that health care and determine who's going to live and who's going to die and when. Is this the America we want? No! Let's say it loud enough so hiding Shea Porter and Hodes can hear it. Is this the America we want? No! Thank you. We're going to need to send representatives to Washington who don't disconnect when they get there, that understand that their first and sworn obligation is to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I have taken that oath 6 times in my life, and I have always honored it. I would very much like to take it one more time, and I'm exploring a run for Congress in the 2nd District. We have the fight of our lives on our hands for the future of this country. It's going to take every citizen who fears for their children to understand that we have to get out in the streets, we have to talk to people, politics must be on the dinner table, because if it is not, there won't be very much else left there by the time this government gets through with us. I've been a Marine Corps officer. I've been a Marine Corps officer. I've been a selectman and chairman of the board. I served 6 years in the New Hampshire House, 2 years as a deputy majority leader of that House. And my observations and my perspective lead me to the following conclusion. The Congress that we have entrusted with our resources is squandering them. The Congress that we have elected to take care of our freedoms are endangering them. The Congress that we elected to protect America's future is putting it in grave danger. It's been a privilege talking with you. The most important thing to remember is that your commitment and your courage in taking this fight to the streets so that we can take back our country is what will ultimately win it or not. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your courage. One more thing. I'm Bob Giuda, and I approve this message.